In ancient law, a herald was a diplomatic messenger who carried messages between kings or states, and especially proclamations of war, peace, or truce. In English law, a herald is an officer whose duty is to keep genealogical lists and tables. We all know what herald means in Chicago. Right there. Just a memorial, bearings, and regulate the ceremonies at royal coronations and funerals. So today is kind of like what they would say, a obituary, or, you know, if you're living, right, it would be something like DNA. So a herald, that's someone who keep records of those who are related between states and kings. Okay, so if you're starting from a point, right, you're starting from point A, and you're trying to figure out, well, who is this person related to? Who is this person related to, right? You're starting at a point. You're starting at a point. So if you're starting at a point, this must means everyone who has red blood, right, is related. Because you remember a heraldry is an art, you know, or office or a science of heralds. Also an old and obsolete abuse of buying and selling precedents in the paper of causes for hearing. So we all know what a heraldry is as far as what we are looking at with totems, you know, as far as the totem is concerned, right, with totems. A heraldry in Native American culture would be considered a totem. It's something that has, you know, direction on it. It has language on it. It has animals on it. It has artifacts on it. It has decrees on it, right? Decrees. It has a lot of things on it, you know. I think if you look at a stop sign, right? A stop sign would be considered a totem. It would also be considered a heraldry. It lets you know what's there and what to expect when you're going upon a road. All right. So I want to look at one more word, and this will probably be in the S's. Let me see. All right, we camped out tonight. We are camped out. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this'll work. All right, let's read this Latin maxim right here. In doubtful cases, such a course should always be taken that a thing contracted bona fide should be the safest condition unless when it has been openly made against law. All right, that's simple. That makes sense. Senate. Okay, Senate. All right, so we know Sentinel basically means Senate, and this right here, it means this as well. This Latin maxim, semper. And again, this is Dig 34-521. You will hear that over radio in a police chase, or, you know, a police quarter. You will hear that. All right, so yeah, that makes sense. So everything in S basically means Sentinel. So if you want to learn more about the Sentinel, you want to learn about the Sentinel Island, go to this book right here. This is Black's Laws Dictionary 1, and read up on the S. Read up on the S word. All right, read up on the S word, because we already know sable, right? Like du sable. Sable means black. So we already know what the S word means, Sentinel. It means all of that. Great peace, Yakoki.